What's up, Internet? I'm Matt Brickman. This is the 734 from WCCO. We know this is the time that a lot of you are on the move, so let's get you going with today's weather. And you know what? Today looks great. The weather watcher is white, no change in sight, but that's really just for our temperatures, which yesterday, I should say, were in the low 20s. We'll be around that today, but we're going to shake away the clouds and the snow. After a couple of flurries this morning, should actually see a fair amount of sunshine into the afternoon, and we warm into the low 20s. So today looks good, but look at what's coming. Overnight tonight, winds are going to crank up out west, gusting 35 to 45 miles an hour. There's a chance for a couple of snow showers overnight, but this is mainly because of the snow that's on the ground getting blown all over the place. There's a blizzard warning out west and northwest, winter storm watch south and southwest of us, near whiteout conditions across many of those counties, just because winds are so strong they're going to pick up the snow that's already on the ground, blow it all over the place. And then this is what that wind does to our temperatures. Starting late tonight, we'll see us dip down below zero, and then we'll stay about 15 to 25 below zero for the chill all day tomorrow. Indoor day for sure. Okay, I want your opinion on this. These things are one of the hottest crazes on the internet, gender reveals. I'm sure you've seen cakes or balloons. How about lasagna? No? Hadn't seen this one? For the low, low price of $140, a company is offering a gender reveal lasagna complete with blue or pink colored cheese. It's not blue cheese or whatever pink cheese would be. They just put food dye in the ricotta. It does feed 12. You get salad, garlic rolls. All right, let's forget whether or not it's a good deal. But how ridiculous is this? I mean, this is the goofiest one I've ever seen, but what do you think about gender reveals in general? Have they gone way too far, or do you like them and think they're fun to kind of celebrate with the couple that's expecting? If you're watching on Facebook Live, leave a comment, and we're going to read a few of those coming up in just a couple of minutes. All right, let's get you to the news. It is now day 33 of the government shutdown. Another deadline passed last night at midnight, so furloughed workers will miss a second paycheck. This week, the Senate is considering a pair of competing bills aimed at ending the shutdown. One bill is built around President Trump's border wall proposal. The other bill is from the House Democrats when they passed. It funds the government through February 8th without wall funding. Meanwhile, Minnesota Congressman Collin Peterson, who's a Democrat, says just give Trump the money.
Give Trump the money, and put
how
some
much of the money?
Well, I'd give him the whole thing that that he wants, and put strings on it so that you make sure that he puts the wall where it needs to be.
So that was Peterson speaking on Fargo Radio, KFGO, and said approving the president's request could help bring an end to the shutdown. Kind of remarkable, though, to hear a Democrat say that. Thousands of Coast Guard members are not getting paid during the shutdown, and that does not sit well with the agency's top admiral.
I find it unacceptable that Coast Guard men and women have to rely on food pantries and donations to get through day-to-day life as service members.
So that's Admiral Carl Schultz posted this statement last night on Twitter. The head of the FBI Agents Association also speaking out, saying the shutdown needs to end now. TSA workers are helping each other during the government shutdown. Look at this. This is at MSP's Terminal 2, where employees have set up their own food shelf to help their coworkers struggling without a paycheck. It's nice, but also really sad that it's resorted to this. We all know we shouldn't use our cell phones in the car, but drivers still do it. The State Patrol says distracted driving deaths are up 30% since 2017. Now state lawmakers are trying to take steps to make it illegal. A House committee advanced a bill yesterday basically saying you can't hold your phone while driving, but you'd still be able to use hands-free calling. Another Democrat joined the 2020 presidential race overnight. The mayor of South Bend, Indiana, told the AP he is launching an exploratory committee. This is Pete Buttigieg. He's 37 years old. If elected, he would be the first openly gay president. Slippery roads led to a close call in Wisconsin. Watch this. See that car? Whoa. That's an out-of-control SUV nearly taking out a deputy yesterday. I'll look at it again. Fond du Lac County Sheriff's Office posted this video on Facebook, writing simply, "Please slow down." Whoa. Okay, a new name is coming to the Milwaukee Brewers home ballpark. Miller Park is soon going to be known as, well, we're not sure exactly yet, but American Family Insurance bought the naming rights to the stadium starting in 2021. So maybe it's American Family Insurance Park, maybe it's AmFam Park. The CEO says they are still working on the name. Maybe it'll shorten it to AmFam, but people have some feelings about this, and it takes a lot to get people in Wisconsin riled up. This did it. Scott Walker saying, I was with President George W. Bush back in 2001 when he threw out the first pitch at Miller Park. It will always be Miller Park to me. This is my crew, the Brewers hashtag there. Another comment coming in from a guy named Mike saying, I'm sure AmFam, you're a great company with great people, but we don't want your name on our baseball stadium. The Brewers need and deserve Miller Park forever and always. Sincerely and respectfully, the state of Wisconsin. I like that. One more comment here for you, if we've got time for it. This one coming from Andrew says, he asked Brewers CEO Rick Schlesinger if the naming rights deal meant there would continue to be no Budweiser at Miller Park. You can't get a Bud there, obviously, in the Miller Coors Stadium. His response was marvelous. He said, quote, never heard of it. That's good. I love the pettiness. I hope that continues. Okay, finally, here is a great summer job for college kids. Oscar Mayer is hiring drivers for its Wienermobile. Travel around the country in this, get paid for it. It's a one-year gig that begins in June. We've put information on how to apply at WCCO.com. I would love for someone we know to get that job and tell us about it. All right, let's get back to today's talker. Gender reveals. A New York company has offered a lasagna gender reveal kit. Basically, it is blue ricotta cheese or pink. This is ridiculous and hilarious, and the perfect thing to get people on the internet outraged. Our digital guy Cole is here. Do people like this?
It's definitely split.
Oh, is it? Wow, okay.
Yeah, we got Beth saying gender reveals are dumb to start with.
So I'm assuming that adding the lasagna part does not make them less dumb.
And then we have Janet saying, let's skip the gender reveal and just eat the lasagna.
You know, I kind of wonder if it's delicious. The food dye shouldn't have any real impact.
It shouldn't.
But if you're taking a bite and you see blue cheese,
yeah,
I feel like that is going to play with your mind a little bit.
Sure. We got Mike saying blue lasagna sounds like a punk band.
Yeah, they had some hits back in the late 90s. They were great.
And lastly, Luke saying, too far. My best friend's gender reveal was when he and his wife didn't know until a healthy baby boy was delivered. That was quite the reveal for everyone.
Yep. I will tell a real quick story. We did not find out with my first son what we're going to have, boy or girl. And my wife took 3 days to finally deliver. So they pull the baby out and hold it up to me in the OR, and the nurse says, Dad, do you want to announce what you have, boy or girl? And I was so tired I couldn't tell. So the nurse pointed to the strategic area where I would be able to identify and went, oh, it's a boy. That's kind of fun too. Yeah, no lasagna involved. All right, that is it for now. This is the 7:34 from WCCO, a time when most in the Twin Cities are kind of up and moving. If you haven't done this already, make us your home for mobile news. We will be back here tomorrow at 7:34. Until then, be nice to each other on the internet.